Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns facing off against Brook Lopez and the New Jersey Nets. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
The Suns continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Nash out there with Brooks. And it's Gortat in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Nets, we've got Green. Memo Okur is out there with Brandon Wright. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williams. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Nash. Everybody's running. Now Green defending. Nash working against Green. The fadeaway, but they recover it. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Wright.
The reaction was so quick. Incredible defense.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Avery Johnson.
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of the defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
It's a great entry pass into the low post. But Gortat was a really nice pickup for the Suns. He was a backup to Dwight Howard in Orlando. Never really got the minutes that he deserved. And the Suns gave him that opportunity, and he made the most of it.
Oh, cool. That's good.
You can't just get a hand up. You've got to anticipate what he's doing before he shoots.
Nash against Williams. Charity stripe shot. That's good. And Gortat has really given the Suns that presence they so desperately needed in the paint. He's been just what the doctor ordered for the Phoenix Ball Club.
Oh, I love his size. He's got a big body. He's active. He's an excellent offensive rebounder, Kevin. And he's not a bad finisher around the rim. So he's shown that he's a starting caliber center, although I think his best role is maybe as a reserve. I just think he brings that element that's special when you're of his talent, when you can come off the bench.
Gortat, the former backup to Dwight Howard over in Orlando before the trade to Phoenix. Oh, and trying for it. Sunday out of games. He's checked in for New Jersey. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Phoenix. Round comes in for Aaron Brooks. And here's New Jersey. Now here's Williams. Guarded now by Nash. Fires, high post. Okur, that's good. Okur's got 5.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
Well, you look at the Nets' record against the West last year, 11-19, which doesn't sound great, but when you consider they went 13-39 against the East, that West record looks a little better.
Here is Williams. Guarded now by Nash. Back to Okur. It's up a 3, and that one's good. 8 points for him. Well, it's interesting, Steve, that the Nets were seemingly able to punch a little bit above their weight as far as playing against the West. Clark, I don't know, as a player, do you start thinking about what the East can do and what the West can do and who you might fare better against?
No, I think you basically look at each opponent and try to figure out how to beat them. I mean, they got some big wins on the road against the Thunder, the Rockets, and Denver. Got a home win against the Lakers. Just goes to show on any given night, you never know who's going to come out on top.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. And Xavier Dowdell in for Steve Nash. Now Okura. 8 points for him. And it's good.
Right now, it's all working for him here in the first. The shots have been falling.
Yeah, their offense has been very impressive. If they keep this up, Clark, they're going to be tough to beat. Coming back with a 3 of their own, I like that. Good response.
Yeah, I agree with you. See, this is a team that will not back down. I mean, I'm not surprised to see them answer that way.
As soon as they forced that turnover, they really attacked the rim. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was the highlight of the sequence.
.109 left to play in the first quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Another one falls for New Jersey.
I love how relentless he is. I mean, he just continues to come at you all night.
Here's Brown. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition.
Green dishes to Lopez. Kicks to Gaines. Lopez a screen. Knocked away.
Well, he's showing off his defensive instincts by making plays just like that.
Here's Dowdell. 5 points in the game. For 3, Fry. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up 1, but you start giving 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Here's Gaines. And again, it's New Jersey converted. Quite a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard. Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see. Some big point totals from both of these teams.
And at the end of one, both teams. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Here's Dowdell.
You know, guys, you think back to a team like the Suns. They had a terrific shot at winning the championship just a few short seasons ago, and it doesn't seem like they're in real contention right now going forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle. Brown out there with Xavier Dowdell. And it's Beatrice in at the 3. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Darren Williams was traded last season in a surprise deadline deal between the Utah Jazz and the New Jersey Nets. But for Darren, he tries not to let the trade and its fallout taint his memories of his time in Utah. As Darren likes to say, I had a great time. I hate that the last 2 months put a damper on things and kind of tarnished that. This is one of the most competitive point guards in the league, guys.
Hey, thanks, Doris. There was a lot of success with Utah, and Darren, it's good to see him not dwell on how it ended.
Yeah, the humility is impressive. You don't often get enough of that when a big star gets traded.
We're talking about the Suns' fall from contention, some of it age, but Steve, a number of tough breaks and maybe a few self-inflicted wounds along the way.
Well, Steve Nash is getting older, still was a very productive player a season ago. I think that the biggest difference, though, for Phoenix was not having Amari Stoudemire, who left as a free agent for New York. So So the talent base went down, and now Phoenix is faced with some question marks as they look to the future. They're going to have to make some changes eventually and kind of reload to get back to that championship-style level.
Here's what New Jersey's going with right now. Damian James comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Stephen Graham in for Brandon Wright. Nets trail by 5. Here is Gaines. He's covered by Brown. Gaines gets the bucket.
Look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Even numbers, 4 on 4. 13 feet out, and it's New Jersey scoring again. Here's Dowdell. 8 points for him. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the feed to Wolf. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork, they don't hold this play. A big percentage, a high percentage of their baskets come off assists.
Now here's our numbers. Yes, it's a go.
Big jump, Chris Humphries made a big goal shooting in 46-year career to last year's 53. Impressive.
Back down, Brown. With the fadeaway.
Can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Here is Gaines. Chris Humphries plays a position on the floor. He's certainly a big part of the defensive efficiency for his New Jersey season. He's pretty good play. Yeah, he's a much better player. Here is Gaines. They trail by 3. Just 5 to shoot. Brown gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Jersey. Brook Lopez is checked in for Humphries. Okur comes in for Stephen Graham. And it's Vujicic in for Sundiata Gaines. Here is Williams. Put now by Nash. Now Vujicic on the clock. And the rebound goes to Nash. Suns on his lead by 3.
Well, last season, the Suns were very record. Well, 17-24. That's one of the reasons they were on the outside looking in and came playoff time.
So it's New Jersey now. Steve Nash's 3. Brooks gets it over Nash. He's guarded by Williams. Nash with the bucket. Nash has got 5 points now this quarter. Steve, that's your old team, the Suns. They could put on a show, certainly. They always have at Nash. But Clark couldn't get enough wins on the road. 17-24, Steve just said.
Yeah, well, that may have been part of it, too. I mean, those high-scoring games tend to get the crowd engaged. And it gives a home run life. I mean, when you're an up-and-down team, you're giving the other team possession as well. And when you're not really strong defensively, then that creates opportunities to not be able to finish games or close out opponents. And I think the Suns struggled defensively at that time.
And the first time out of the game call for New Jersey.
Yeah, really like seeing them try to cash it out.
Changes for New Jersey. And Wright's checked in for Damian James. Farmar comes in for Sasha Vujicic. And it's Farmar in for Darren Williams. Here's Farmar. Feeds Lopez. Will it go? Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his second basket.
That level low post offense, that was beautiful.
And stolen by Wright. And he takes it straight in.
I like that dress with going to the hoop using that height advantage.
Suns on his lead by 7. And right side. It's in the post. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nash has got 15.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
Farmar with the bucket. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Open look. Okur with the block. So it's New Jersey now. Their biggest deficit of the game was 11 points. A finish, and Fry slams it in.
Boy, I like that finish. Perfect for that possession.
Yep, a simple one-hand jam.
That's the way to do it, guys.
Here's Farmar, and again it's New Jersey converted. Here's Brooks, still looking to get on the scoreboard. And here's Nash, it went right down as the buzzer sounded.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know how he has the poise to make that shot look so easy.
Yeah, and that's the most exciting play in basketball, guys. The buzzer beater. Unbelievable.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Prudential Center.
Happy Wednesday to you. Let's keep your week rolling right along with HP at the half. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against New Jersey. Some outstanding minutes from their bench unit, delivering instant offense. Steve Nash with a phenomenal first half. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And giving it their all, the New Jersey Nets. Their passing's been something to admire. All the assists coming in bunches. Memento Core has been tremendous in the first half. And they love the output they've gotten from Darren Williams, too.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Here's Nash.
Well, the Nets under new ownership last year, they were determined to make a splash. They threw some money at some free agents that maybe didn't pan out as well as they did. Guys like Travis Outlaw, Jeremiah Petro, Jordan Farmar. But then with trading for Darren Williams at the deadline, he's got a chance to be their anchor for the future.
They've got Brook Lopez. Brandon Wright is out there with Emma O'Toole. And it's Green, and it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the group with Avery Johnson getting going during the second half. It's Steve, of course, Darren Williams, a top flight point guard, acquired from the Utah Jazz middle of last year. Now their best player, and I would think definitely gives them much more of a competitive spirit team-wise.
Yeah, I agree with you there. He's a terrific leader in addition to being an outstanding player, and he's got a motor and a competitive spirit that will be contagious, I think. He's not going to be satisfied not being part of the playoffs. And the Nets will need to show improvement quickly if they plan to retain him in free agency.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Avery Johnson tried to bring a tougher approach to the New Jersey Nets. He instilled a quote, no layup mentality aimed a bit of Brook Lopez. While exposing this quote, no layups policy during the Denver session, Avery Johnson quote, according to Lopez, was practically nitty. And that's just delivered, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We wouldn't expect anything less from the Jersey.
I think that's why Avery Johnson is hired for this team to change the culture. He's not afraid to call guys out. And let's face it, this is a team that needs to get tougher, and Johnson is going to make sure that happens.
Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by Fry.
Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
You know, you look at Avery's last stop in coaching with the Dallas Mavericks, and he found success immediately. I mean, pronto. Did he set the bar too high with his early success? That's a fair question, I think.
Sunday out of games. He's checked in for Green. And Phoenix also making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Here's Williams. 10 points for him. We're going back to Avery Johnson, Coach of the Year in 2006 with the Mavs, Steve. He proved himself certainly down in Texas.
Yeah, really established a different culture with Dallas. Made them a more defensive-minded team after they had been a run-and-gun squad under Don Nelson. So I have a lot of respect for Johnson. And the job he did in Dallas, and I think he's going to do a nice job here in New Jersey as well.
Here is Gaines. Brooks covering. Gaines gets the bucket.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
And an easy look from outside. You can't give him that much time and space.
No, and that's been a theme here tonight, Clark. They're going to have to do a better job of closing out and getting a hand up on three-point shooters.
And that one's good.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
Now, here's Nash. He's got 29 points. Gets it to go. Nash has got 31.
And the Suns were still a very strong offensive team a year ago. They were in the top 10 in the league in efficiency. But considering a year prior they were #1 in the league, it was a step backwards.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Well, Clark, for the Suns to talk about their offense, taking a step back, and Steve just kind of illustrated that with some numbers. Of course, losing Amari Stoudemire was a huge factor.
Yeah, Steve Nash had to carry the load offensively, and credit him for that top 10 ranking. I mean, he was a big reason why they also ranked top 3 in assists.
Chris Humphries has checked in for New Jersey. Damian James comes in for Memo Okua. Outside Williams. Unloads from 9, and the shot is good. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Here's Brown. He's got 14. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with the 3 ball.
Yep, they've got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Pass to Wright. Lopez with the steal. Suns leading by 15 to the paint. And stolen by Darren Williams. 5 on 4. Picked up by Brown. Here is Gaines. He's got 6. There's the 3, and the Nets another 3.
Wow, where would they be without all these easy points off turnovers?
Well, it certainly has made things a lot easier for them on offense, that's for sure, Steve. You turn a team over, you usually don't have to worry about set defense.
Here's Dowdell. He's got 8. He kicks it to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Dowdell. Lets it go with a 3. Backing down is Brown. Up in time. And it's in.
Oh, what a big shot to close out. quarter. They're going to the fourth with a little momentum now.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
All game long, he's been dialed in from deep, hitting 3 after 3.
And his sharpshooting display should open up the floor in the fourth quarter, as they'll have to try to clamp down on him from outside, and that could open up other lanes.
And we'll see you in just a moment. Now as we get going here in the fourth, let's send it over to Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark.
Hey, Kevin, well, it's going to be Shannon Brown. He's our Sprite Spark. He's come off the bench and kept his team rolling with his knack for making big plays. We'll see how he can close this game out, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thank you. What a game it's been for him up to this point, Clark.
Kevin, he has been absolutely outstanding. I mean, we may not have been expecting him to play this kind of role, but he certainly has put his impact on this game.
Yeah, he sure has, Clark. A huge factor off the bench.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Warwick. Nash out there with Brown. And it's Hill. And it's Gortat in at the 5. Here is Gaines. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. We'll make that 10 times out of 10.
And here's Nash. Backs down. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. James, the pass to Gaines. Guarded now by Nash. Good look. But they'll get another chance. Lopez dishes to James. Lopez kicks to Vujacic. Second chance shot, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Vujacic. 6 points for Brook Lopez. Nash outside. Good. And the Suns lead by 12.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
So for the Nets, Brandon Wright's checked in for Damian James. Morrow comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Sundiata Gaines. And Phoenix also making a switch here. Channing Fries checked in for Hakeem Warwick. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Avery Johnson was going over with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Takes it right up. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Here's Williams. And stolen by Nash. Williams picks him up. For 3, and again Steve Nash for 3. Nash has got 40 points.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup.
His touch has looked much better than it did in the first half.
Here is Nash. He's guarded by Williams. Nash left side. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Phoenix.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Here's Williams. Guarded now by Nash. Three-pointer. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're leading by 12. 1:58 left in the fourth. Sunday out of games. He's checked in for the Nets. And Phoenix with a change here, too. Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Shannon Brown. Here's Nash. Williams picks him up. Nash with it. Five on the clock. Working on Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets ball. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Gaines. Brooks covering. Williams for three. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
And here's Nash outside. Gets it to go. Nash has got 45 points.
Guy's been an artist with that three-point shot.
He sure has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
Williams kicks it to Gaines. Williams. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Williams. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. 26 points for Darren Williams. Nash against Williams. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. There's Nash with the three. That's good. Nash has got 48.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Straight up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
I'm not sure if there's ever been a guy who works harder at his craft than Steve Nash. Even at his age, he's just in amazing shape. And even though the Suns didn't make the playoffs last season, he still had a heck of a year. Nice little run here, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah, I agree. Just not enough time, Steve. The clock is their enemy, not their friend.
And the Suns here with a different look. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. Warwick comes in for Channing Frye. Michael Petrus is checked in for Grant Hill, and it's Brown in for Steve Nash. Now here's Brown over Gaines, and it's Brown missing.
I thought that one was going to go.
You know, Steve, most of the time it does go.
Brooks against Williams. Pass to Okur. Shoots from the elbow. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's the three, and Shannon Brown, the bucket on the assist from Lopez. And the Suns lead by 15. Now Gaines. The three, and again New Jersey with the triple. So it's the Suns winning easily here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Steve Nash.